Father used to bring me here fishing when I was a boy. I remember one time I asked him, Father, where do the fish come from? Do they fall from the heavens of the winter rains, or do they climb upstream from the lakes down the flatlands?
In other words, are they flying fish or flat fish?
Always something smart to say, Jim Cloud.
It's your fault, Grandfather. You're the one that sent me to college.
Well, how did your daddy answer you, Gray Bear?
Well, he said simply this. They come from that mountain that gives us all life. She catches the clouds and turns them into streams, rivers. They in turn produce the grasses and the trees, game, and the fish. We take so much from her. Let us leave her this one bit of mystery, which is the Indian's way of saying, I don't know. Well, it's getting late. I'm gonna have to leave you for a while.
Julie, where's he going?
Up the mountain, to the sacred place, to be alone and to pray.
Superstitious junk, praying to a mountain.
Maybe, but he still finds peace in ritual.
Well, I hope he says a prayer for me. Let's go!
Dead.
I'll call Metro. Jim Cloud, wait! Breaker Channel 9. Breaker Channel 9. This is Red Rover. I need a bunt for Lieutenant David Nelson of the Metropolitan Police Department. Okay, let's go.
今の西方の土地が必要なんだ。そこに3つの学長が欲しいのだ。やらなきゃならないことが起きたなからまた後で電話する。席を走って。
はい、わかりました。
くれないか。
It's done, Mr. McNamara.
The lease on the tribal land is all yours.
No one will even try to stop you now that the old chief is dead.
Dead. Chief Gray Bear is dead.
Still don't understand why my choppers couldn't spot those dirt bikes. Well, they went off the highway. 3 of them.
Unless they're holed up someplace.
Well, I've got the area blocked off. I've got search parties out. Two-leaf. The body has to go back to town for an autopsy.
Two-Leaf won't leave him. Gray Bear raised him like a father.
Yeah, I know that.
He hasn't spoken or shown the slightest bit of emotion.
Frankly, right now, that's not my concern. My concern is the grandson, Jim Cloud.
He's just a kid, Dave. He just flipped out.
He's a hot-headed kid, Dan, who's been in trouble before. Now, if he gets to those bikers before I do...
He won't. He's too far head start. See you back in town.
Nice work, guys. Like clockwork. We're in business.
Like you said, he came down the mountain. My men found their tire tracks here.
And the tracks end at the highway.
Right.
And you put an APB out within minutes, and your men came up with nothing.
That's right.
What do you think?
Well, there's a possibility that they had somebody pick them up in a truck, a van, or some other kind of vehicle. I would say on the highway about here.
But that'd mean it was deliberate, planned. Not just a bunch of bikers hassling an old Indian and going too far.
Who'd want to kill a nice old man like Gray Bear?
You tell me.
Maybe Two-Leaf can help us.
Yeah. Where is he?
He's at the morgue, keeping vigil over the body.
And I'll talk to him later.
Well, these are from our records. Every incident involving bikers in the last 4 years.
Thank you, Billa. Have our men check these out. And have them check all the bike clubs, too.
Dave, you do routine checks on all those, the killers will be 1,000 miles away. I'm gonna take a shortcut.
Dantana Investigations. How may I help you?
By hitting the casinos, Binzer, and helping me find Digger Dennison.
Okay, what's his name?
Digger Dennison, you better write it down. He's a prospector friend of mine.
We're gonna need a description.
No, you won't. Just look for a 60-year-old man wearing a 40-year-old suit. I happen to know he got into town last night. He'll play poker or craps until he loses it all. Then he'll ride off into the sunset, and nobody will see hide nor hair of him till he makes another strike, so you better hurry. Thanks.
Down there, another big mess. Hey! See what I'm talking about? Pick up your money. That's easy. I'm just going to let her run. Oh, no. Look at it. He's freaking down. Come on, Take that. Here. One more. Everybody, one that you got.
Dan. Binzer. He's here. Your friend Trigger.
Digger. And Binzer, where's here?
I'm at the Desert Inn. Listen, he's on a roll. He's winning some very big money. You want me to stay here till you get here? What if he leaves?
No, he's not going to leave until he loses everything.
Mr. Two-Leaf, I understand you're claiming the chief's body. We have some lab tests to make. They should take some hours. I suggest you go home and get some sleep. Come back tomorrow, okay?
Digger, come on.
Not now, Dan. Can't you see I got the fluency going here? I'm finally on my homer.
This is only gonna take a minute.
Don't break the fluence. Now, I've been waiting 18 years for this, son, so you can just hold your taters for another few minutes.
Digger, this is Dan you're talking to. I've seen you on homers before. Now, you're gonna roll snake eyes, and we'll be here 24 more hours. Now, I need your help.
Snake eyes! You done it. You finally went and broke the fluence, and you got the gall to ask me to help. What do you want?
Now, listen to me. Digger, Chief Graybear is dead.
There's hard news, Dan. Mighty hard. Murdered?
I'm trying to find his killers.
We went back a piece, me and him. When we was just young'uns, we used to go hunting together. This here town wasn't nothing then. A few saloons, a general store, and the old railroad depot. We stayed friends down through the years. The fact is, I was the only prospector he'd let on the reservation.
I know. Nobody knows that territory better than you do. And that's why I need your help. Now, Digger, in the last few days, did you see any bikers in the area?
No.
You see anybody at all? Any strangers?
Strangers? No. No, sir.
Nobody, you're sure?
No, nobody. Except the doc, that is.
The doc?
Well, Doc ain't no stranger. Been a working them diggings for weeks.
Now, wait a second, Digger. What diggings?
Now, you looky here, young fella. Doc and Graybear might not have got along, that's true. But Doc couldn't hurt nobody, nohow.
This friend of yours, Doc, might have seen the killers make their getaway.
Paging Mr. Tomaszewski.
Now, where are these diggings?
No, I'll show you where they're at.
Come on.
There was a fourth person on a fishing trip with you, a friend of Two Leaf.
How do you know?
It's in the newspaper. Why didn't you tell me about it, Jim, my boy?
I guess I didn't think it was very important.
Not important. According to all the reports, Mr. Tanner is by profession a private detective.
I didn't know Mr. Matsumura. I'd never met him before. But why should he be any more of a problem than the police?
This man was there. He saw the old man die. A trained observer as a witness. $1 billion project is at stake here. We can't tolerate any interference. I think we'd better prepare another plan, Jim, for the elimination of Mr. Dan Tanner.
You look beat.
How's he doing? How you doing? Want a drink?
You know, there's still places in this country that won't sell anything to drink. Yet bum bikers can come in wearing Nazi helmets and get bombed. People call the red men primitive, violent. They believe, like some breeds of dogs, they turn vicious, revert back to the savage.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I know. But you try telling them that.
Two Leaf,
Thule, if you have any idea who might want to see Graybeard dead.
He was a man of many wars and many enemies. He could be stubborn.
I know he hated change.
Well, they always figured that rapid change always worked against the tribe. A lot of people disagreed with him, including myself a lot of times. Not in my lifetime. That's what it'd say. Well, his lifetime is over. Tomorrow I'm taking him home.
I'd like to go along. There's somebody I want to stop and see on the way.
All right. That's far enough.
Doc? Doc Haven? I'm a friend of Digger Dennison's. Can we talk?
Digger. So that's how you found me.
Yeah, old Digger and I go way back. We're old friends. It's quite a hideout. Not even visible from the air. Mind if I look around?
Yeah, I do mind.
We won't hurt you, ma'am. There's no dirt box back there.
Why all the fancy camouflage?
This is an illegal operation. Graybeard wouldn't give Dr. Grant a permit to make an archaeological survey inside the reservation.
Oh, please. All I need is another week or two. I mean, I'm so close. Come on inside. I'll show you. Come on.
Blue Rock Bluff. Perfect site for your private airstrip.
Direct charter flights from Tokyo, the biggest, best-equipped amusement center in the world.
And we get very rich.
If the tribal elders will lease us the land.
They'll do what I recommend. They're sheep who've lost their shepherd.
Good, because the wolves are about to move in.
Now, my preliminary tests indicate that these drawings were made around 200,000 years ago. Now, I took these photographs last summer at excavations in the Gobi Desert in eastern Mongolia. Now, these are at least 250,000 years old. Now, the aim of my project is to trace the migrations of nomadic tribes from Asia by way of the ancient land bridge and the Bering Sea to the American continent.
This is my roots.
Yes, but see, if you tell Graybeard, then he'll have me thrown off again.
Graybeard's dead. Taking him to the mountain.
Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, I really am. He just didn't understand what I'm trying to do.
Well, maybe ask the tribal elders. They'd give you permission to continue your work.
To come with us.
Oh, thanks. Oh, thank you very much. But I'll have to take care of things. It'll take me a couple of hours. And I do want to clean up first. Why don't you two go on ahead, and I'll join you in the village later.
Sure. Okay, see you there.
Right. Thanks.
still around. I told you, any further interference.
He hasn't bothered us. Hasn't even tried to question anyone.
We're not going to risk waiting for him to start. Fortunately, this is just a place to arrange an accident. Tonight, Jim.
Dan, I'm sorry I took off like that. I guess I went a little crazy.
You okay now?
Yeah.
And believe me, I deeply regret intruding on your grief at this time. But it is also a time for reassessment, for looking to the future. And that is where I, Henry Matsumura, can help you. I represent a Japanese consortium which wants to lease land in this state. And I am authorized to negotiate for certain tracts within this reservation. If you look at the pro forma, you'll find that we are prepared to pay very handsomely.
Wait a minute, listen. We've just lost our leader. The council must confer, search your hearts, and elect a new chief. Until this is done, until Greybear's killers are brought to justice, we must make no quick decisions or sign any commitments.
Gentlemen, please believe me. I know that you are doing what you believe is best for these people. And I, too, am doing what I believe can help them the most, and quickly. But my associates in Tokyo are very eager, impatient. I can keep them waiting for no more than a few days longer. All I ask is that you give the prospectus your fullest consideration. Now? Thank you.
Why are you against leasing the land?
Corporations go broke. Fancy houses get burned down. Cars get stolen. But the land stays. It doesn't go away.
But what use is it if it doesn't earn money?
Maybe we could develop it ourselves. Get a government loan. I don't know. We need to study all the possibilities.
What you're really saying is,
is you're stuck with Gray Bear's conservatism. No change, no progress. We stay poor Indians.
Look, Jim, I never knew my father.
Yeah, I know. Gray Bear raised you, taught you everything you know.
Yes, and I loved him.
I loved him too. But he could be wrong.
Sure. He makes mistakes just like anybody else does. Look, Jim, all I'm saying is we need more time. We need to be sure.
Okay. I'm glad we had this talk, Two Leaf. I know you'll do what's right for our people.
Where's the phone?
There's one in the meeting lodge.
I want the police to get a forensic team out here first thing in the morning.
Okay, I'll put a guard on the wreckage.
Much to somebody's disappointment. Doc, the morning that Gray Bear was killed, you were working in the reservation, the diggings.
Yeah, right.
Did you happen to see any bikers in the area?
Well, yeah, there were 3 of them on the highway.
Tell me exactly what you saw.
Well, there was a van, was waiting on the highway. And
Pinzer, what's this all about?
Well, been nosing around some local bikers. Listen, they read about the chief's murder in the paper, and they saw your picture. I think they want to talk to you. They're very intense. It's this man right here.
If it was bikers that killed that old man, there ain't anywhere around here. We'd like to help you prove that, Tanner.
As a matter of fact, we're trying to trace a van. Maybe one of your guys have seen it. Doc, can you describe it for him?
yeah, it looks almost new, and it's painted brown and tan and has chrome wheels.
Couldn't be many of those around it.
I saw one just like it just a few days ago. Same color, too. Out of the house on Santa Clara Road. The low-weight, modern house.
Thanks. Doc, I need to buy her a Jeep. I have to check that out.
Oh, sure, go ahead.
Pinzer, would you get a cab and take her to my place?
Oh, no, come on, guys. There's no need for that.
You want some of us to go along and back up, Tanner?
No, not this time. This is just going to be a nice, quiet reconnaissance. Thanks.
Anything we can do to preserve our good name.
All right, for the ride.
It's no good, Mr. Matsumura. The elders won't listen to me anymore.
You're Gray Bear's grandson, and the only one in the family with a college education.
They think I'm too young, too impatient. And college has given me white man's ideas. They've as good as made up their minds to elect Two Leaf as the new chief.
Two Leaf? He's not going to lease us this land. Not when he finds out the size of the project. He's not going to go for thousands of tourists coming in here.
Tell me this. If Two Leaf was out of the way, then would they elect you, Chief?
Yes, I think they would. There's no other serious candidate.
Well, we got rid of Tanner, finally, didn't we?
Hey, Dan. What happened to you? Looks like you took a fall.
Oh, you might say that.
Who's worried about you, Tan? I thought we'd come a-looking.
Thanks. Doc, I'm sorry, but I misplaced your Jeep.
Oh, that's all right, as long as you're okay. But I really would like to get back to the reservation. Two Leaf said that I could talk to the elders about a permit.
I'd like to talk to Two Leaf myself.
Hey, listen. Take my bike, please. Hey, how am I gonna get home?
It has to look like an accident. He'll just disappear. There's deep crevices on the west face. Bottomless, some say. Come on.
Why, Jim Cloud? You tried to kill me. Why? You sold out.
No, you're wrong. They made me.
You sold out.
Jim Cloud! Why did you set up Gray Bear to be murdered?
I told you they made me.
Your own grandfather.
Help me, Tanner. Don't let him do it. Tanner, you've got to help me.
This is an Indian reservation, and I can't interfere.
Please.
You disgust me.
Please, no.
Groveling like an animal.
Don't kill me.
I could kill you. But you don't deserve to die at the hands of honorable men.
Let me get this straight. The tribe elected you their new chief.
Right.
And you're going to turn the job down.
Sure.
You want to explain that to me?
Well, it's simple. I don't want the responsibility. I'm not the right man for the job. I'm not sure about anything.
Two-Leaf, now what makes you think being sure is a measure of a man? Now, these are uncertain times. Maybe your people want a leader with doubts, who thinks twice before making a decision.
Dan, I never asked for the job.
Well, Two-Leaf, that's just too bad. Sometimes a job finds a man. Now, your people need a leader with courage, cool-headed judgment, with no axe to grind, and that's you. Take it, Two-Leaf. Be their chief. Help them build a new community. Show them how to preserve what's good from the old ways and to adapt to the new.
I'll think about it.
Yeah. You do that, Chief.